welcome to Anchor Praise Fitness channel. My name is Labi Madden. Today we'll be doing something different. Merry Christmas. I'll be doing our Christmas dessert today. A Nigerian fruit cake and zobo. It's also called an hibiscus tea. That's it. I'll show you what it looks like. So, what is zobo, or what's the drink zobo? Zobo is a very healthy drink that we take a lot in Nigeria. It has a lot of nutritional value in it. It has, like, you can take it to reduce your high blood pressure. It helps with strokes. It helps with diabetes. It even helps with your weight loss if you're trying to avoid drinking fizzy drink and you want to go to drink something apart from water. So there are two ways you can do it. Either you put no sugar at all, since you're doing it for your weight loss, or you can put sugar for the kids. The mixed cake is like a tradition in my house because my husband likes it. So I did it last year. I'm going to do it again this year. I'm going to show you step by step on how to do the zobo drink and how to do the mixed cake. You could actually give it to your kids or your family, your loved ones, because I realized that they don't really do mixed cake in America. Anywhere I go to, like, most people don't have it. It's like, why? It's one of the best cakes back home that people use it for their weddings. We even do it as a tradition that we keep it till after a year, but you can give your first child, when you give birth, you give them your wedding cake because it has a little bit of alcohol in it for preservative. So what shall I say? That's basically everything. I'm going to show you step by step. So please do not forget to subscribe down to this channel. This will help us grow and reach out to more people out there. So stay tuned and enjoy the process. So first of all, we have to wash the zobo so that we can take away any form of dirt or particle in it, and just sift the water out a little bit. I'm going to use a sifter. Just wash it. Okay. That's it. Now we've washed the zobo, I'm going to put water just to fill up the zobo. And cover it up. It's boiling. I'm going to leave it for to boil a little bit. Then I'm going to add the pineapple and the ginger. The zobo is boiling. I'm going to put the ginger inside and put the pineapple. And I'm going to add a bit of water again, a little bit. Now we're going to leave this for like 30 or 40 minutes so that the zobo can get soft. So we're going to go straight to the cake now. I'm going to add 250 grams of butter into the mixer to cream it and let the butter get to the texture. Should be light and creamy, light and very fluffy, so that after, when it gets to that texture, we'll add our sugar in it. You can use any butter, but I would recommend if you use the unsalted butter so that your cake won't be salty. So I put this here, put this downward, and let's stir. So we're just going to allow this stir for a while and I'll show you when it's time for us to add the sugar inside them. So now that the butter is whisking to get to a texture of it being light and very creamy, I'm going to mix the dry ingredients down, which is very essential. The flour, I'm going to add 250 grams of 250 grams of flour. I'm going to whisk it. Put it in here. In baking yolk, there is something called the wet ingredient and the dry ingredient. So I'm going to whisk this away. Keep that aside. I'm going to put the baking powder now. Baking powder is it's used to actually give the cake to rise a little bit to get it that fluffy texture and make it, it's like making bread. So that's what makes the cake rise, the baking powder. So that'll be 1.5 inside it. And I'm going to take my nutmeg, 1.5 too, inside the flour, and the cinnamon. This is for flavor inside it. Keep this aside and we mix them together. And our dry ingredients is ready. I'm gonna say it again. Our zobo drink is ready now. Let me test, let me see if the leaf is kind of soft. Not really, the leaf is still not very soft, but it's getting there. The next thing I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add a little bit of water, just for like the next 15 minutes, and I'll take it off. And I'll take it off in the next 15 seconds. Our butter is very fluffy and light. I'm going to show you. Dip your hand in if it's very light, and you can put your hand in. That's ready. I'm going to add 250 grams of sugar. No, sorry. 125 grams of 170 of sugar. That's 113. We're almost there. Put everything back into that. I used to love licking this part when I was younger, when my mom is making this cake. So let's put that back and turn on. And we're going to wait again for it to get to a very creamy texture before I add the egg and add the other wet ingredients inside it. The zobo drink is ready now. I'm going to, the next stage is we're going to like sift out the zobo, the pineapple, and the ginger out of it and put it in the fridge for it to get cold. Or I'm going to add the sugar now inside it. In here to drain out the water so I can put the sugar inside it. Depending on how sweet I want my drink to be. When I put the sugar in, I'm going to put it in the fridge for it to get cold. If you don't want a lot of sugar, fine. If you want sugar, this is so nice. And there you have your zobo drink. I didn't put too much sugar, but it's sweet. Now that our zobo drink is ready, that's it. I'm going to put it in the fridge now for it to get cold, and my family's going to have it with the fruit cake. It's easy. So we're going to add the eggs now, the 4 eggs. Let it just stir a little bit. I'm going to add 1/2 of the brownie. You can get this in the Jamaica store. I'm gonna add 1/2 of the brandy, of what we use to preserve the dry fruits inside it. Let it just stir up a little bit before we mix the fruit. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. While it's still simmering, I'm just going to stop it, turn it off, then I'll mix the fruit in it now. So I'm going to take this up a little bit. Woo! It's so creamy. I'm going to start adding the fruit little by little. How did I do this? Some people actually soak this in alcohol for 3 days if you're not really in a hurry for the mixing of the fruit and cherries. But if you want to do the cake in a hurry, you just boil the what's this thing called again? The cherry, the black currant, the raisins, everything, and you boil it for a little bit. You add a little bit of sugar in it and let it stir for a little bit. When it does, you take it off the fire and you put your alcohol and let it soak till when you're ready to use it. Oh, this looks so good. So I'm going to allow the mixer mix this up a little bit for me. Then we're going to add the flour little by little. Okay, I'm going to stop this again and take this off again. Ooh! So I'm not going to use this anymore, so I'm just going to take this off of it. So good. So when you're mixing the flour, you're going to put little by, just not everything at once. I'll put a little bit. You see that? And you stir it. Oh my God, I forgot to. David, please can you come and stir this for me?
Okay.
You just keep on stirring this so I can put on the oven. The oven has to be between 300 or 150. Okay. So the oven is on now. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to add the remaining one. After this, I'm going to show you how to glaze your pan for this. Because you can't just put it in the pan anyhow. You have to put butter in your pan and put flour in your pan for it to stick. Take your time. When I learned how to make this, I didn't have a mixer. Oh my God, imagine you trying to make your butter fluffy with your own hands. Voila, your butter is ready. I'm just going to clean it up. Now we're going to do, the next stage I'm going to do is to cream our pan. Okay. Take butter and put it around your pan, everywhere. So that when the batter is inside there, everything, it will be easy for it to come out from the pan when it's ready. That's why we do this. Don't get burnt. Ensure that the butter is everywhere. See what I'm doing? I'm gonna put the flour now, and you beat it around. This helps. This method helps when you put your batter in, the cake batter, and it's in the oven. It won't burn, and it will be easy for you that's it. It will be easy for you to bring out the cake mixture. So let's keep this side. I'm going to put this one first. See? Don't really put it too full because it's going to swell. It's going to rise, I mean, because you have your baking powder inside it. So that's one batter. I'm going to put the flour in this one now. Second one. And our oven is ready. This cake, we're going to bake it for an hour because it's fruit cake. It takes longer to bake. So we're going to do 4 of this pan and put it in the oven. And when it's done, I'm going to bring it out and show you how we're going to have it with our zobo drink. And that is the finished product. That is the zobo, the hibiscus tea, and the Nigerian fruit cake. It's really yummy. So I'm going to call my family now to come test it. You guys enjoying this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's in it?
I don't know. So it's called a Nigerian mixed fruit cake. It's mostly used for weddings. Most people don't do this for normal. It's mostly weddings. Or like
special occasions. Yeah.
So
there's cherries, walnuts.
Almonds.
Okay.
Raisins.
How long do you soak them?
You can soak it for 3 days, but if you're in a hurry, you just cook it, then take it out, then you mix your rum in it, and you can use it the next day to soften it up. Have you guys tried the zobo?
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's more sour than I was expecting, but it's nice with the cake.
Yeah.
The lemon is good.
So we always have this after church, because they sell it outside church. Most people sell it outside, but for kids, we add more sugar in it.
Right. Now this is cold with ice. Do you also do it warm?
Yeah.
On hot. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like almost like a spiced wine type thing that like European do a lot of that. For cold weather, they like warm it. So I could see that this is warm. That'd be kind of similar.
Yeah.
You're like a tea.
So you guys enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So please do not forget to subscribe. Your likes and comments will help this channel grow, and do not forget to share this video out to friends and family. They can do this recipe for New Year, Valentine, or whenever you have Thanksgiving. So on behalf of me and my family, take care and Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Christmas.
Bye.